what's happening?
I believe we did.
You wish had been Quainted. Hello everyone, this is your good old neighbor Nick Kick Spider-Verse and Frozen 2 and Kim Possible Fan 2001 and Muddy Puff Fanboy and Neon Flower. If you're watching this video is for you because I already know you two really love this film so freaking much, and I absolutely love this film every single time I rewatch this film because the critic, honestly, I gotta say, the critic about it is so wrong. Honestly, they are so wrong because I cannot believe why some people call this a ripoff to Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Have you not even watched the film? Honestly, you gotta watch the film and then you can judge because this film is not a ripoff to the Shrek movie and this film is not a ripoff to The Last Wish. Because anyway, that is a terrible ripoff and that is a terrible criticism. So people, give this film another chance because this film deserves a second chance. So today I am doing a movie review. Even the video is called Disney Wish is the most underrated movie of all time, or my title is the most underrated movie ever made. So I just titled it very well because honestly, the main reason why I'm doing that for now on in my review, it has to be because I have to honestly, it had to be because of the fact that I want to make my review more real, honestly, more original, honestly, guys, I just want to put some more effort, and honestly, guys, and the one user was right, honestly, guys, and for now on, I'm just going to make my video, put some more effort, and no saturating at all, so don't worry, I won't be saturating, because if I saturate, yeah, we're gonna be here all day to review this masterpiece. So hey guys, so today I am doing a movie review to one of the most underrated Disney film I have ever seen in the history of mankind, which is none other than the masterpiece celebration to the 100 years of Walt Disney Animation Studio, and not just Walt Disney Animation Studio, but Disney in general, which is none other than Disney Wish. Came out a year from last year's of 2023. Alright guys, enough further ado, let's get this Wish review started, shall we? And your wish will be granted at the end of the video. And so yeah guys, and honestly guys, after the disaster and the most abomination, which is another than Strange War, I really did not like that film. That film was completely destroyed Disney box office because that film is the main reason why that family do not trust on Disney, because they always want to do something that trigger people. So that's why they decided that they are completely greenlit a Disney Wish to celebrate to the 100 years of Disney animation, because this film is this film is all about Wish Upon, and this film has some theme called Wish Upon, because I'm probably every time that you watch a Disney movie, like live action, animation, and some movie in general, they always play the Disney theme, and I absolutely love the Disney theme. This has to be one of my favorite theme I have ever seen from the studio that I have a childhood with, because Disney is my part of the childhood. I do enjoy some of the movie, well, except for some terrible movie like Ornament Fowl, Chicken Little, The Wild, or even Home on the Range. Don't want to think about these movies. Jeez. Anyway, and some of the terrible direct-to-video sequel, which I just do not want to talk about, so let's move on. Anyway, and honestly guys, and we was really hope that Disney Wish would save the Walt Disney Animation Studio, and not just Walt Disney Animation Studio, but Disney Company. Well, thanks to the woke mob, they completely destroyed the hype of this movie. They was excited at first when they saw the teaser. When they saw the official trailer, they did not excited. Honestly, they was not excited for it. Like, come on. That is the type of stuff that you do not trust the woke mob. And honestly, guys, don't blame on the family because the family is doing their job to protect the children. But the only person that you have to blame why Disney Wish it was a disappointing box office, we have to blame on the woke mob because the woke mob completely destroyed the hype of the movie. It was completely unacceptable why the woke mob keep doing it. And honestly, guys, when this film came out, honestly, guys, this film came out the same. I'm sorry. This film came out the same day as the new movie starring Joker Phoenix, which I heard that film was pretty bad, honestly. So I might watch it. I want to see how bad it is, which I give it to you that this film is a lot better than the one film starring Joker Phoenix. So just let me know in the comment what movie was that. It's it's a movie that based on history and they turn it into like a dark comedy, which this is even disrespectful than Michael Bay made a movie called Pain and Gain, and the movie's about based on true event, and they turn it into like an action comedy. Yeah, do you think that's bad? Well, you better wait and see for the movie starting Joker Phoenix and team up with Sony and Apple TV Plus. And Apple TV Plus need to get themselves together because the budget is really insane. So I might do a my problem video about Apple TV Plus. This is the main reason why I don't. Honestly, guys, this is the main reason why I don't describe that membership on that platform because they always do some higher budget. So yeah. Anyway, so when Disney Wish came out, do you honestly think that this film was a hit since Frozen 2? No, of course not. This film got a pretty bad review. It got the lowest percent on Rotten Tomato for a Disney movie since Pocahontas. You have got to be kidding me. This film is a celebration to the 100 years of Walt Disney Animation Studio. So are you telling me that people absolutely listen to the woke mob and they want to fail this film? What kind of people are you? Honestly, the woke mob ain't crap. Honestly, the woke mob is really insane. They completely destroyed the people who was excited for the film, and they were saying, you know what, if you think this film is a masterpiece, you are the disgrace of the society, and this film deserves to be failed. This is the main reason why we're in this mess. It's because of the stupid woke mob, and I really hope the woke mob will go away anytime soon. Anyway, and you could not believe what Rotten Tomato did because I did a mini video about Disney Wish Rotten Tomato, which I do not want to think about that freaking disgusting Rotten Tomato rating, which I am alright with the audience score because the audience score got an 81%, even I want even higher, but it's their opinion. But we cannot accept what Rotten Tomato did. Honestly, God, I have it on my phone, so I'm not going to show it to y'all because it's really disgusting. So they gave this film like a 48% on Rotten Tomatoes. Well, for the top critic, they actually give it, I'm probably I remember when they give this film, they give this film like a 39% or even the 20%. I have no idea because I don't care about the top critic and I do not care the fact that this film got the lowest percent on Rotten Tomatoes since Chicken Little and Pocahontas. I gotta say, but the Rotten Tomato of Disney Wish, honestly guys, that make Chicken Little to be like a fresh Rotten Tomatoes than Disney Wish. Even I really freaking hate Chicken Little. That's honestly one of the worst Disney movie I have ever seen in my life. And I just don't understand why some movies trying to be like Chicken Little. Come on now. Honestly, can every movie be like Spider-Verse, Frozen 2, Disney Wish, or even Oppenheimer? Don't be like Chicken Little, or else it will make your movie look stupid. But not Rotten Tomato screw this movie up. This film completely screw up the box office. Well, honestly, guys, at first it was this film becoming one of the worst opening for a Disney movie, and this has to be one of the worst opening for an animated film since Norman North. Even I am not compared to this masterpiece over the terrible, disgusting Norman North movie, which I was just completely saying. I'm not doing a fair whip up claim. What do you think I am? Troll Band Together fan? Anyway. Yeah, honestly, guys, this film has a bunch of empty seats, and some parents said that is Disney Wish is safe? Of course it's safe. This film is not rated R or NC-17. This film is rated PG. I gotta say, honestly, I gotta be honest, but that is the most idiotic and stupidest question I have ever heard by a human. Because how in the world that a parent said that is Disney Wish is safe for kids? Of course it is. It's rated PG. It's not like it's rated all at NC-17, you know? And the box office, once again, it did terribly. Like, at first, it was the worst box office numbers since Strange World and Way and the Last Dragon. But, and Neon Flower told me that the box office was going up because of thanks to the, honestly, guys, thanks to the, some of the country that give Disney Wish another second chance. And I was really hope that Disney Wish will be a high in box office since Frozen 2. But after they end the box office number of Disney Wish, I gotta say, but Disney Wish is a box office disappointing. Not a box office flop, and not even box office bum. That's going way too far. No, it was a box office disappointing, and this has to be one of the most disappointing box office I have ever seen for a Disney revival age since of Strange World and Way and the Last Dragon. I was really hoping that this film would be a hit since Frozen 2, but this film just end for the 100 years of Disney Animation Studio in the Wampus. I gotta say, but if the woke mob did not destroy some people who was excited for this film should have been a hit, and kids should see Disney Wish more than Troll Band Together. I don't understand why some kids are decided to skip Wish and go see Troll Band Together. Not trying to, honestly, I'm not trying to bash your opinion. I'm not trying to bash kids' opinion, but you kind of, honestly, God, I'm probably you kids been watching too many Troll Band Together Fan 2001 video, and that's why you decided that you're gonna watch Band Together more than Disney Wish. Well, well, honestly, guys, at least it's way, honestly, guys, at least it's way better than, honestly, I gotta say, but this is way better than what happened in Cyersville. Let me tell you my story. Anyway, so Cyersville characters was watching Disney Wish, and honestly, guys, and Scourgebud, which is the main antagonist of Cyersville. Honestly, I already know this is not real. This is for comedy, so yeah. Anyway, and they actually turn off Disney Wish and turn it into like an evil off Thanksgiving. I'm probably you remember watching that movie because probably that film came out the same years of the Hunger Game prequels or even Troll Band Together. Which I am not watching Troll Band Together because more I really hear about that film because of the user keep overplaying that movie like it better. I'm sorry, honestly, like it better than every movie. It can show that he's a terrible movie critic. But anyway, when they played it, you could not believe what Cyersville characters. They completely scared them for life. Well, except the one little girl, which is a huge muscle on the little girl from the Cyersville. So, guys, I am not joking. It was actually a real characters in Cyersville. So, don't blame on me. Blame Kyle. So, just don't blame on me, okay? Don't blame on me. So that's what happened in Cyersville of the screening of Disney Wish. So one lesson is do not go in the movie theaters and turn off PG film and turn it into like a rated R film in the PG movie screening, which it would make your movie theater look embarrassing. This is even embarrassing than 8 years ago when they actually played the Red Band trailer of Sausage Party front of Finding Dory screening. Thank goodness the Lord I did not get that. So anyway, let's get back of my thought on this film. So, honestly, guys, I watched this film for the first time last year because I was afraid that I was not going to see this film. But thanks to my mom, she took me to see this film, and I absolutely really love it. Like the story, the characters, the animation, the voice acting. Honestly, guys, it shows that Jennifer Lee and Chris Buck do put some effort with it. And yes, I understand this film has some terrible behind the scene, which I just do not want to watch behind the scene. But the only behind the scene I'm going to watch from this film, which is another, I want to hear something positive. I want to hear something positive. I don't want to hear any negative about it. And people, can you please stop calling this film a written by Al? Come on now. And written by Jennifer Lee and Chris Buck. Do you see the end credit when they said that screenplay by Al? No, of course not. They went by, the screenplay went by Jennifer Lee and Chris Buck, so it didn't went by Al. And I'm sorry, and people stop calling this film Al. Honestly, it's so freaking annoying when people say that, because it can show that you guys are supporting Ultron from the Avengers Age of Ultron. Don't worry, I'm not gonna, you know what, let's forget what I just said. Anyway. So after I rewatched this film on Movie Anywhere, because on Easter I did a Blu-ray unboxing video of that. I highly recommend you check it out. It's a very fantastic video, and I did a fantastic job for doing that. And anyway, and because some people really want to give this film a second chance, but I have to talk about the digital office. So when this film hit on digital, it just didn't do well, just like the box office. Like, are you kidding me? Is people avoiding for this film, is annoying of this film? Oh my goodness, I'm probably you guys all been watching 12 Band Together on the digital, and when when Disney Wish come on digital, you just don't even bother watching it. Like, if you don't want to watch it, that's fine. But if 0 people are not watching it, it can show that you guys are done with Disney. You guys just don't want to go to the Disney theme park, a Disney cruise line, and don't want to support Disney anymore. All you want is you want to support some bad film, and you want to bash for good film. It can show that we are living in a clown world right now, and it can show that this world is freaking upside down. I want to turn sideways, not upside down. What is wrong with you? Anyway. Honestly, I'm not trying to bash your opinion, but it can show that Disney hater will be us forever. I really hope that Frozen 3 and 4 will not be another Disney disaster. I really hope not. So anyway, after I rewatched this film on Movie Anywhere, I almost say Disney Plus, because I might rewatch this film again on Disney Plus, because it's coming on Disney Plus on April 3rd. So thank goodness I got the movie early, so that's why I don't have to wait on April 3rd to watch this masterpiece movie. So after I watched Disney Wish on Movie Anywhere, I have to say, does this film have the same opinion just like last year? Of course it is. This is still a very fantastic way to a beautiful way to celebrate the 100 years of Disney animation. And I gotta say, but Disney Wish, honestly, I probably remember when I said that Fast and the Furious 10, aka Fast X, is the most underrated movie ever made. Even I love that movie, and yeah, sure, it's still, even that film is not my top 10 best film of 2023. Just because I give it, honestly, guys, just because I give it like a 10 out of 10, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna put every movie, I will be every movie to be in my top 10 best film of 2023. I might rewatch Barbie because I like that film. Don't judge me. It's not a good movie. It's an independent movie. So yeah. Anyway, I gotta say, but now I think Disney Wish is the most underrated movie ever made. Yup, I am going that far, and yes, I already know we got some people are not a huge fan of the film are going to keep saying, oh, but you're acting like Money Puff fanboy. Disney Wish is not even a good film. The story is a whip off the Shrek. The animation is cheap and lazy, and the character is so freaking annoying. Honestly, especially for that black guy who's the voice by a goat, which it's not. Honestly, it's so freaking annoying. You're overplaying this film like the better than God. You even worse than 12 Band Together fans last one. Oh my goodness. We're gonna get to that in a minute. Honestly, guys, we're gonna get that soon. Anyway, do I have any flaws about this film? Absolutely not. If I think one flaws I could give for this film, I don't deserve to be a movie critic. I don't deserve to work at the film industry. And it can show that it can show that I hate good film and I like bad film. Yeah, let's not give any faults because I am a big support Disney because that's the same studio who made Frozen 2 and my favorite show of all time, which is another than the masterpiece iconic shows, which is another than Kim Possible. Kim Possible, Kim Possible. I love that show. That show is my jam. So I might do a review of that maybe tomorrow after I get home from school. Instead of waiting until on the anniversary because that's the day that I'm going to be releasing Kim Possible Movie 2 on Storyfire on June 7th. So if you don't have Storyfire, make sure you download Storyfire and sign up and you get ready for a movie because I want to treat that film like it's the biggest movie of the year because it's been 22 years and that film deserves to have a biggest release on Storyfire. It's going to be the biggest, honestly, guys, it's going to be the biggest hit on Storyfire since My Bad Friend Season 3 and The Oscar Season 3, which is a comedy series based on the Academy Award itself. Because the show was beginning in 2022, and honestly guys, and then honestly guys, it's still continuing in 2023. So stay tuned for Season 4 on 2024. I'm very sorry I'm going off topic, but hey, it's my video. I can do what the heck I want. Anyway, let's get honestly guys, let's talk about how good Disney Wish is, and at the end of the video, I'm gonna give it a honestly guys, I'm gonna give exactly the same, just like my last review. My last review of this film, it didn't age well, so that's why I decided to do another video about it. So yeah, guys. Honestly, guys, the story. The story is very original. I don't understand why some people call this a rip-off the Shrek movies. Like, come on. This is even worse than people call the Ninja Turtle 2014 produced by Michael Bay as a rip-off the Shrek. Like, come on. We have that. And now people calling this a Shrek rip-off? How in the world this film is a Shrek ripoff? Honestly, guys, this film is not a Shrek ripoff. If it's a Shrek ripoff, I'm probably going to have a Shrek to say, donkey, 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 get on my swamp. Yeah. Oh my god, that was such embarrassing. I am very sorry, everyone. My apology. Honestly, guys, I was trying my best to do my Mike Mario impression, but every time I say donkey, donkey, it kind of reminds me of SML Shrek. Oh my goodness, such a disgusting character. I'm very sorry, everyone. My apologies. So let's get to honestly, guys, let's get back to my review. I just like to do it for comedy purposes, so I'm way above comedy than Troll Band Together fan. Anyway, I don't mind the story to be a little cliche, but it's honestly, guys, the story is cliche, but it's cliche in the best way impossible because the story is a very original and honestly, guys, and yeah, sure, the story can be a little cliche, but at least is honestly, guys, at least the cliche don't shove into people's throats sometimes. So I think the story is very underrated. It's honestly one of the most underrated story I have ever told in my entire life. In the animation, I don't understand why some people call this a Spider-Verse animation. Like, come on, this film is not a whip-off to one of my favorite franchise I have ever seen for a movie in general because look at the Spider-Verse animation. And yeah, sure, they have the same animation style like Disney Wish. But let me compare it to the Spider-Verse, which is Across the Spider-Verse, and Disney Wish. Across the Spider-Verse animation, it's like a it's like a comic book style of the animation. But with Disney Wish is a paint style the animation. And because this film was not trying to be a ripoff to one of my favorite movies of all time, which is Ned and Across the Spider-Verse. Even I think this film is a masterpiece, but honestly guys, we can sit back, we all agree that Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is the best movie. Honestly guys, it's not. Honestly, it is not just the best animated movie of 2023, but it's the best movie in history in general because I love that film so freaking much. So yeah. Anyway, in the characters, I like every single character. Not every character did not get on my nerve because, honestly guys, I was almost afraid that Vantino is going to be a very annoying goat. But after I watched it and after I rewatched it, he was a very funny goat. So good job, the actor that he was a voice by characters from the Frozen movie and even him as King Candy from Wreck-It Ralph. Which I think he's a really underrated villain, and I'm very sorry I've been trashing on that villain in the past 12 years. And I'll get to Asha in a minute because she's my favorite character. And let's get the cutest character I have ever seen in my life, which is a cute little baby stars. Oh, cute little baby stars. He is so adorable and so cute. It's kind of remind me that he's a baby. Yup, he's a baby stars, and he always do. Yup, yup. He's a really adorable character. It make me, it make me wanna touch that little baby stars. He is so cute and adorable, but in a cute way, not in a creepy way. So in the cute way. So yeah. Anyway, and now we are going to get now we are going to get to one of my favorite villain of the Disney movie, which is none other than King Manago. I am very sorry I've been pronounced his name wrong because every single time I pronounce his name wrong. Honestly, I gotta say, but even I like his characters, but I gotta say, but his name is the most complicated name I have ever pronounced for a Disney movie since The Black Cauldron. Because I'm probably remember the movie called The Black Cauldron, which they have the bunch of characters that have the confusing name. Yeah, it's kind of remind me that, honestly. So yeah, guys, and now we're gonna get to the villain, which is another thing, King Managaba. Oh my god, I am so terrible at it. So just for you know in the comment that I am so bad at pronouncing name. I am so terrible at pronouncing names. So I'm very sorry, everyone. My meant to go. So let's call him that. So. Okay, now we're gonna get the villain. His name is King Manago. Oh my god. You know what? No, skip it. Anyway, I have to say, but the villain in the movie, is one of my favorite villain out of the Disney animated film since Scar, Frollo, or even Chopper from Aladdin. I'm very sorry, everyone. I am on one today. I'm very sorry. Anyway, I have to say, but some people think he's a whip-off to the three villain from The Last Wish. I gotta say, but he is not a whip-off to death from The Last Wish. Because, those two characters have some creepy and scary image, which you didn't expect for an animated film like this. But he was trying to be the original one, and his plan was really genius. Like, honestly, guys, he just protecting Wish, and at the end of the day, they completely destroy people's Wish, and he won his power. He won all the wishes that he that he granted to everyone, and he correct people's wish and crushed it and turned him into like a very powerful villain. And this is how you do a perfect villain since I don't know, like Frollo, Scar from the Lion King, or even Jafar from Aladdin, or even Hades from Hercules. So yeah. Anyway, guys, and honestly, guys, what I was watching the video called the behind the scene of the villain song, it can shows that Jennifer Lee really do cares, and they really put some effort to make the villain song. And I'll get the song in a minute. And honestly, guys, let's get to the King Manago wife, which is none other than Queen Amada. I like Queen Amada. Queen Amada is honestly one of my favorite queen I ever seen for a Disney movie since Queen Anna for Frozen 2. So that's all I gotta say. She's a really beauty and she's really attractive, honestly. But my favorite character in this, and I'll probably remember when I said that Queen Amada is my favorite character, Queen Ama, which is my favorite character. But my true favorite character in this film, which is none other than my beautiful, attractive, which is none other than Asha, which is my favorite character of this film, and she is so beautiful. And whoever said that I should not have a crush on her because she's a teenager, even I'm a young adult, I'm still a teenager, you know. I'm still in school, and I still act like a teenager just because I am 22 and I'm going to be 23, but that doesn't mean you have to go that far to go in my comment and going to keep saying, hey Dick, you can't fall in love with Asha, she's a teenager. If you fall in love with her, that would make you like a pedophile. Guys, there is no problem. I repeat, there is no problem that you have a crush on figurine characters. The main reason why I have a crush on Gwen Stacy, Elsa, Kim Possible, or even Jean from the movie called Oppenheimer, which I love that film. It's my third favorite film from last year. But honestly, guys, my number 2 is no. Oppenheimer is my second favorite movie from last year, but my number 1 is Across the Spider-Verse. So I'm not trying to mix your mind about it. Anyway, and now let's get to the Seven Dwarf. Yep, the Seven Dwarf is in this film, but not the original Seven Dwarf. No, you're gonna get the Asha fam, which is another than the Seven Dwarf. They all great characters, like the Sleepy, the Grumpy, and even the girl with the glasses that she walking with crushes. I gotta say, but she's a really likable character in that film. And the grumpy one, oh my goodness, the grumpy one. I'm sorry, the grumpy characters is a very fantastic character. And Simon, I like Simon. Simon is a very fantastic character, and I didn't even know that he voiced by the same actor that he was in the WandaVision from the character that he liked the speed. I didn't even know that after I looked at the research, and yes, that's his character. And I like Simon. Simon is a very good sleepy character, so like I said. And the one girl that she's always polite, I like that character. I really love that character. And the black girl that she's a maybe a handy, or I don't know. Anyway, she was a really great character, and I just didn't even bother to talk about their name, or else we're gonna be here all day. In Asha's family, I like Asha's family. Asha's family is a very likable character. Like Asha's father, I'm sorry, the Asha's father. Oh no. Asha's grandpa. Asha's grandpa is a very likable character, and his wish is a very good wish. And I don't understand why the king do not want to give the wish to him. Instead, they're going to give the wish to the random girl, which she likes to cut to make the fanciest dress ever. Like, I won't blame on her, but we have to give the wish to the grandpa, because the grandpa, this is his birthday, and all you tell me that you don't want to give that wish to his birthday, it can show that the villain in the movie is so freaking evil. Anyway, and yes, that's his character, so don't judge me. Anyway, now we're going to get to the song. I love every single song, but my favorite song, in my personal opinion, which is none other than At All Costs. At All Costs is my fifth favorite song I have ever heard in my entire life, because that song is a very good song, and that song, honestly, deserve more love than most of the Disney songs that I'm not a huge fan of. Like, yeah. Anyway, and This Wish is a very standout song, and I absolutely love it. And now we're gonna talk about one of my favorite Disney villain song I have ever heard in my life, since Hellfire from the Hunchback of Notre Dame, or even Be Prepared from the Lion King, which is nothing than this is the thing what I get. I love that song. That song is so freaking amazing. I can see why that Grace Randolph really liked that song. And yes, she is support of this film. And yeah, sure, she do have some flaws of the film, but at least she really enjoyed the film. And thank goodness that Grace Randolph is all sides that we think that Disney Wish deserve a second chance. And now we're going to talk about the one song that is from the opening, which is none other than Welcome to Wanama. I like that song. That song is a very great way to open up the film. And I totally disagreed what Harry Thomas Picture said. Even honestly, guys, even is their opinion, and honestly, guys, we both have different opinion. But honestly, guys, I don't mind this. I don't mind that the opening of the song is it's just there for a opening of the song called the Welcome, and Amona, I was to say Amona. So yeah. And anyway, and on to guys. No, I know by now. I love that song. That song is a powerful song to stand up by himself to defeat the King Methodico, to stop before he destroyed the stars, to put him in the wand and destroy the people's wish with his staff. I gotta say, but I will keep that staff for a question. So yeah. Anyway, and on the guy in his death scene was kind of dark for a Disney movie. We have never get a death scene for a Disney movie like this since every single Disney Renaissance movie. And yeah, sure, we got some of the Disney Revival Age death scene can be really dark, but it's not even it's not as dark as some of the Disney Renaissance, because Disney Renaissance is the most darkest Renaissance I ever seen for a death scene, which is none than the Lion King, Aladdin, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, or even Tarzan, or even Mulan. Yeah, honestly guys, yeah. I probably remember you watching that movie back in your good old days. And so yeah, and the ending was a very charming ending. Honestly, I'm probably the spoiler of the film, but if you haven't seen the film, don't watch this video. Honestly, guys, just skip it. Honestly, guys, just skip it to the just skip to the ending of the video because I'm gonna be spoiling it. Anyway, what's another than Asha becoming a fairy godmother? Yup, Asha becoming a black. No. I was racist. I'm very sorry. She becoming a fairy godmother. Probably people is going to say, oh no, we're going to have a black woman to be the godmother to replace to the original godmother from the Cinderella 1950s. Oh my goodness, Disney for woke. What a disaster. This is the main reason. This is the main reason why that this film didn't do out the box office. It's because of you guys think this film is woke. It's because of the fact that they want a black woman to be like a fairy godmother. I'm very sorry about the way it says, but honestly, it's true. It's true. But honestly, guys, I won't mind that my favorite character in this film to be honestly, I will be a fairy godmother. Should become a fairy godmother at the end. I'm sorry, at the end of the film when the keyword baby stars give the give the wand to Asha and the stars give her magic. Give her magic on Asha, and she becoming the best version I ever seen for a fairy godmother since a fairy godmother from Cinderella 1950s. And let's give the Wong of Falls to Disney because they did one of the best end credit sequences I ever seen for a Disney movie, which is none than they show they show some of the characters back in the beginning and always to Strange World. And also got in your show we got some of the terrible characters in that, which is none than Home of the Range or even Chicken Little or even Strange World, which is my least favorite characters. But anyway, they have the Elsa one, Wreck-It Ralph 1, Moana 1, and we have the villain for Because 6. Thank goodness that Disney is giving him a shout out because normally they do Because 6. I already know they always do a Baymax, which I don't mind Baymax, but he just overused honestly. But thank goodness that Disney decided that they are giving some shout out for the villain for Because 6. But honestly, God, we have to talk about the post credit scene. But I was actually in tears when I saw the post credit scene, which is none than Asha's grandpa when he was playing the guitar. When he's playing the guitar. Honestly, guys, and what song does he play? Well, kids, they played the Disney theme played by Asha's grandpa when he have his wish granted. I gotta say, but that is the best post-credit scene I have ever seen since the post-credit scene of Frozen 2 and the post-credit scene of the Avengers Infinity War. And this is the best post-credit scene I ever seen for a Disney movie since, I don't know, like Because 6. Yeah, like Because 6. Which just came out like 10 years ago. Well, for right now, we're going to say 9 years, but on November, we're going to celebrate a big year for Because 6, so stay tuned for that. So overall, guys, that's all I gotta say about Disney Wish. It's a freaking underrated gem, and this film deserves a second chance. The story is not a whip off the Shrek film, which I don't understand why some people are saying it. Like, it can show that you didn't even bother watching it, and you still want. And you guys want to support. And you guys want to support Troll movie instead of the original film, which is another Disney Wish, which this film is even lower than The Little Mermaid 2023. I don't understand why some people I don't understand why some people prefer the remake of The Little Mermaid from 2023 more than Disney Wish. Even I am not a hater for that film, and even I think that film is not a bad film. And honestly, I don't get me wrong, it's not a good film at all. Honestly, it's like a meth movie, but it's like a meth movie. So yeah, anyway. So like I said, but even I think that film is enjoyable, but it's not as enjoyable as this film right here. I gotta say, but this film is my favorite Disney movie of 2023. And honestly, God, I gotta say, but even this film is a masterpiece, but Disney have one of the worst years from last year, which led in the 2023 Disney. Like, I feel bad for Mickey Mouse, which Mickey Mouse is trying his best to make his studio to be successful since Frozen 2. We have never get a box office hit for a Disney revival age since Frozen 2. And yes, I'm probably a lot of people are going to say that Encanto got a hit. Well, probably someone said that Encanto did a okay rating for a box office, but since Encanto was raining on Disney Plus, and that's why the popularity of that is way more popular than Encanto is playing in theaters. So yeah. Anyway, guys, in this film, this film is not just it's my favorite movie. My third favorite Disney film I have ever seen, because honestly, guys, my number 2 is Kim Possible, so the drama, and my number 1 is of course Frozen 2. Frozen 2 will always be my favorite Disney movie ever. I'm very sorry I was late for the marathon on Freeform, so don't worry, I won't forget next time. Anyway, in this film, it's not just as my second favorite animated film of 2023 behind with Across the Spider-Verse. But like I said, I'm probably remember in my letterbox when I said that Fast X, aka Fast and the Furious 10, is the most underrated movie I ever seen in my life. But now, I definitely agreed with some people would definitely agreed that Disney Wish is the most underrated movie ever made since Fast and the Furious 10 as the second most underrated movie of all time. So I'm gonna give Disney Wish a 10 out of 10. This is an epic, brilliant, freaking masterpiece, and I'm gonna give this Wish movie a seal of Nick awesomeness. Alright, everyone, your wish had been granted. I'm gonna do something new. Just like the villain said in the film that he's granting some one goal wish, which he should request the Asha grandpa wish. But nope, he just wanted to do for a random goal, so no problem with that. Sorry guys, that was my movie review of Disney Wish, or aka Disney Wish is the most underrated movie ever made. I already know that this video is almost like a 1 hour video, but I would definitely check and make sure, and I would definitely redo it maybe tomorrow, but maybe we'll see. Let's hope this video is not a 1 hour video, because doing 1 hour video is always make my video look longer, look stupid. Sorry guys, so tell me about your opinion on this film on the comment section below. So tell me what's your favorite character of this film, tell me what's your favorite song of this film, let me know in the comment, let me know. Sorry guys, stay tuned for my TV show review of Kim Possible, which is my favorite show of all time. The main reason why I have to do it early instead of waiting until on June 7th, which is the 22nd anniversary of that movie. Of that show. But it has to be because I'm going to be working on Kim Possible movie 2. I'm going to be releasing that film on June 7th. The production will start on May 31st, and the production end on June 7th, and I will release the film to be on the directory release on Storyfy. Sorry guys, tell me about your opinion on this film on the comment section below. Think it's good, think it's bad, think it's mediocre, think it's the best, think it's the worst. Comment below and let me know. And people, do not listen to the woke mob, because the woke mob ain't crap, ruining people's fun. Because honestly guys, this is even worse than the woke mob completely ruining people's fun if they had excited for Top Gun Maverick. So thank goodness that Top Gun Maverick is a hit. So take that, woke mob. Take that. Honestly, I probably did the same thing with the Harry Potter game, because of the writer who wrote the Harry Potter do not like that girl, which you better leave her alone. She's older. Anyway, have a great night, everyone, and I see you guys next time. And this Wish review is signing off for now. So have a great night, everyone, and I see you guys next time. And once again, adios and good night.